Well, I don't think that that's exactly how that was planned to go, but hello everyone, Ellington here, and we are back with another awesome battle replay. This one, once again, is another replay from the Dragon Core Discord, and we got ourselves a 3v3, and as you can see right off the bat, we've got a lot of action coming out. We've got Thracian Horsemen, Thracian Royal Cav, Persian Cavalry, Noble Blood Cav from Armenia. Got some Noble Blood Cav and Epeius Lancers from Colchis and Azat Knight. Just a lot of stuff coming out to make Pontus's day not very fun. So, as you can see, for the attackers, we have got Pontus being commanded by Blackfoot. We've got Bowie over on the side here being commanded by Pasta Diddles. And finally, Sparta being commanded by Murader. Now for the defenders, we have got Odrysian Kingdom being commanded by Legacy, Armenia being commanded by Royal Athenian, and finally Colchis being commanded by Centurion. Got some fun factions, especially factions you don't see very often. Thracian Royal Cav is a really good melee cav. Odrysian Kingdom is actually one of my favorite factions. The Thracian Horsemen, pretty solid as well. The Thracian Royal Cav, one of the nice things about them is they're one of the few melee cavalry that actually has Pila. They have javelins to throw. But man, these Celtic warriors are just getting torn to shreds by all this Armenian cavalry. If you look, unit-wise, Armenia and Colchis are actually very, very similar factions. They have a lot of the same units, a lot of the same kind of like... they both have axemen, they both have cartly axemen. They have some of the same kind of cavalry, the Noble Blood Cav. Colchis has that as well. Now on the other side of the sally out, we've got Bowie and Sparta making their way to the walls here. Got some units up top, probably just trying to soak up ammo for the ballista would be my guess. Sometimes if you put a unit around the ballista, then sometimes it doesn't allow the towers to kill the units on it. And Bowie coming up and throwing javies right into the wall, that doesn't really work very well. I'm assuming that he's probably not trying to throw javies, he probably just put it there to try and to protect them from the units on the wall, but... it also means that he's on fire at will, and he's just wasting the javelins into the wall, and they are doing nothing. Infantry. That's a sword follower unit, too. That's rough. Now, as you can see, the Cav has retreated. Let's see, 82 kills, 100 kills, 43 kills, 36 kills. So, I mean, a good couple hundred kills on the cavalry, and honestly, the best part about it is they got most of their cav out of there as well. Look at all the destruction here. Pretty much all Pontic swords they did, and oh, hey, there's a Noble Blood cav out here. So, oh, hey, there's still cav back here, too. Noble Blood cav from Colchis was back here being a pain in the butt, trying to get some archers. It looks like they did get some. 154 kills and 130 kills on the Armenian Noble Blood Cav. There's another Noble Blood Cav over here, 139 kills. Once again, I think trying to chase the archers, but the pikes were back here, so they lost the Colchian one. They're getting one of them back, and they're probably going to try and get the other one back as well. And as Pontus is coming around trying to shoot, Colchis shooting in with his artillery. Oh, Armenia not paying attention there. Oh, man. Thorough spears and Pontic swords. They can get one more javi, they can probably get rid of this thing. Yep, there it goes. Now on the front side, you've got some hillmen throwing javies up onto the walls of the Celtic warriors. Mercenary veteran hoplites holding this breach here. A lot of breach over on this side. Got Celtic warriors coming through both. Oh man, Thracian nobles already in on one side. Thracian nobles are about to annihilate this Celtic warrior. Well, the thing about it is that the Boii archers are over here, so the Thracian noble can come in over here without any issues at all, really. Oh man, 63 charge bonus is what the Thracian nobles have. Thracian warriors having a heyday as well. Sparta moving up with his archers. He's not quite going through the breach yet, but he does have a Paroikoi spear up on the walls. Got some mercenary falconsmen, some Thracian warriors. Now, Odrysian is going to have a tough time with Sparta because of these Cretan archers. You can see the Thracian nobles just trying to get out of there. They lost quite a few men to those archers. With Odrysian Kingdom, it's not that they don't have a lot of armor. They have 45, I believe. Let me see. Like, Thracian warriors are 30, which is not great. But a noble is 55. But the difference between them and some others is they don't have any shields. And because the Thracian warriors and the Thracian nobles have no shields, it means that they don't get the percentage mischance on arrows. Odrysian Kingdom is going to have a really tough time here. I mean, Armenia is probably going to need to bring stuff over here. Boii just deciding to hold off on this frontal attack. On this side, they've got the Celtic warriors going in on the veteran hoplites. They should hold for pretty much the whole time. Nice shots, though, by the Celtic bowmen, getting good side shots. And I think... were the elite Persians trying to shoot at the Celtic bows? Ooh, nice artillery shot into the sword followers. See if he has any more. Nothing as of yet. Celtic bows don't seem to be getting too many kills, but they should start dealing some damage here soon. Thracian bows shooting at the Celtic warriors on the walls. Now in the breach, we had some Thracian warriors going in. But they're going to pull back, and archers are going to get a really nice volley. One volley taking down like 6 men right there. Got Paroikoi pikemen, some Heroes of Sparta. Still have quite a bit of cavalry left for the defenders. Here, already coming in over here. Is that Pontus, probably? Pontus actually has a really nice angle right down the center of this settlement. This is Alexandria, by the way. I don't think I said that originally. Celtics warriors on the wall about to break. Got the elite Persians. Honestly, what are they? Looks like they're shooting at the Celtic warriors, but they could be shooting at the Celtic bows. Yeah, I think they're shooting at the Celtic bows. Okay. Now you got some hillmen, and you got both hillmen setting up to support the veteran hoplites. Veteran hoplites could hold a lot longer, but the issue is they've been getting shot in the side quite a bit here. Nothing through the frontal breaches yet. Got Thracian nobles moving over here, though. Wonder, are they going to come out against the Oathsworn, maybe? The Oathsworn, only 89 men left in it. Sparta coming in with some Paroikoi hoplites. Got his archers up here as well. And a Rhodian slinger. Mercenary falconsmen, Thracian warriors. Yeah, they're going to have a tough time with that. Pontus looks, I mean, he's moving towers up. I'm kind of surprised. And it does mean that Colchis is going to have to keep units here to fight that. Can't tell where the arty's hitting. I think it's hitting over here. Yeah, you can see the places where the rocks hit.
Warriors, move out!
Paroikoi hoplites trying to make their way in. There's also a sword follower in here as well. Cav moving in the background. The Thracian nobles still being kept protected back here a little bit, keeping them out of archer range. But they're also maybe putting a slinger up? Wouldn't be a terrible idea. Put the slinger on the wall, shoot over at the archers. Now looks like they're giving up some ground here. They really don't have a whole lot of options. There we go. There's the Kartli Axemen from Armenia moving forward. And the Hillmen from Armenia on this side have taken the breach now. They are defending against the sword followers, getting support from some more Hillmen and a Kartli Axeman behind it. On the wall, looks like they're pretty much, there's nothing attacking the wall anymore. They're actually just getting really nice javelin volleys into sword followers here. Boei should have pulled out a little farther from the wall here. Then on the other side, Pontus actually landing on the walls. Pontic swords. Got a Hillman unit from Kolkis going to try and get up on the wall and fight that, looks like. Kolkis actually has a lot of units over here ready to support. Sparta and Boei definitely look like they are gaining some ground here. Periodically pikemen already going into combat. Boei about to bust through here.
Back, warriors, back!
These Thracian warriors are not going to last quite as long, especially with the archer support here. Finally got the Thracian slingers up on the walls. There's nothing attacking that side, so they can set up here pretty much without any worries. Look at this, the Thracian Royal Cav moving around the site. 86 kills on it. That's the Odrysian General. I will be honest, though, that Sparta's probably not the best person to go out against. Also got a Thracian Horseman out here. I think that... Oh, sorry about that. I think that it came out of the breach. And it is now circling around behind Sparta. Also getting shot by some of the towers that apparently haven't used their ammunition.
Fire!
Now we got sword followers moving through the breach. But they are getting swarmed by Kartli Axemen, Thracian warriors. Yep, this is going to be a little bit of an issue here. They are now going to be able to get down through here. Now, if Boei overextends and leaves the archers of Sparta behind, the Thracian nobles could probably do some work here. The Thracian slingers are probably going to need to take a long way here. And you can see some units from Odrysian and Armenia moving over to the back. Also got the Persian cavalry moving forward. It's a very heavy shot cav. Not sure what they're going to go after yet. Pontic swords on the walls they're going down, man. 88, 86 men. The Eastern archers here and the hillmen really doing some work. But we do have a wall about to come down. Some thorough spears pushing a tortoise forward. But here comes the noble blood calf from Armenia out the gates, around the side. Once again, Pontus going to have to set some units to watch that flank. Also got some Pontic swords up onto the side of the gate. Once again, Kartli Axemen set up perfectly to kind of, deal with that. To be honest with you, really what it's down to is this push and this push. Boei's push on that frontal area is pretty much gone. Boei does still have some units left, including multiple Oathsworn. He actually has, 3.5 Oathsworn left? Now on this side, we got Kartli Axemen defending against the sword followers. And then got some Thracian nobles over here. 2 units, actually. 3 units. Another unit coming over to the side. What happened to the Thracian slinger? Oh, there it is. I don't know if he forgot about it, or he should probably start moving that over there before it gets cut off. You don't want to lose a unit like that. Thracian warriors charging the Spartan hoplites now. Yeah, I said earlier, Odrysian Kingdom is actually one of my favorite factions. Favorite faction is probably Lusitani, though. Another Spartan Hoplite moving forward. Got some Archer fire coming in, really doing a number on the elite Persians. Pontus over here, I don't think is having a great day. Pontic's sword's breaking. The healthier unit in here probably not going to last much longer. Noble Blood Cav coming around, but then we got the Pontic Gen going over to help deal with that. But coming out of the gate, you've got the Persian cavalry, the Shock Cav. And to be honest with you, Pontus is completely open over here. Good opportunities for the Armenian cavalry. Pontus still has ammunition on his artillery. What's he shooting at? Maybe trying to go for the building here? Harley Axeman, 55 kills. Got the Thracian Noble here behind him. They could be preparing for a pretty heavy push on this side. Especially they've got 2 Thracian Nobles and a Mercenary Veteran Hoplite. They could probably do some damage going over here. I think they're making the right decision by waiting for a little bit, though. Spartan Hoplite's about to break, 103 kills on him. New unit of Hoplites coming in, though. But now the defenders reinforcing with the Cartley Axemen. Thracian Slingers and Thracian Bowmen trying to shoot over at the Cretans, but they're doing okay, I guess. Cretans should win that. Pontic Swords, 102 kills. And the Pontic artillery is now gone. Persian cavalry dealing with that. The Pontus has really kind of condensed his units to the wall here. That's really going to make it a lot harder for the the defenders to get their cavalry into the Pontic units. Pontic Swords really need to try to get off this wall and hit that Hillman unit. They can beat the Hillman unit. They just need to get off the wall. Now, Eastern Archers, I think they're running away from the archers here from Colchis. Maybe some more Cartley Axemen moving over to help out. I don't know if they're going to go over here or if they're going to go over here, though. Ooh, Celtic Bows really shooting into the Thracian Nobles. Thracian Nobles are already up to 53 kills. There you go. He's going to try and get him out of that range. They actually brought the Mercenary Veteran Hoplite. Damn it. Sorry about that. They actually brought the Mercenary Veteran Hoplite from over here and put it into this combat. Sword followers are probably going to have a tough time getting through that. Yeah, it looks like they're moving both these Cartley Axemen over to that far side. Now over here, we've got a small unit of Spartan Hoplites kind of set up like this, and a larger unit set up right behind it, which means that that front unit is kind of soaking up kind of that initial damage of the Cartley Axemen. And also probably into the Pila that's going to be thrown as well. Now on this side, the sword followers are getting a little low, but so are the defenders. Both of the sword followers are like 80, 90 units. Getting a charge from the Thracian Royal Cavalry over here, and that's probably going to be backed up by the Thracian Nobles. Get the Royal Cav out of there. Thracian Nobles, 0 kills. Let's see what they get going into this Oathsworn. Headhunt already. So 63 charge bonus and 86 melee attack. The Thracian Royal Cav did lose a few. They got to be careful though. Got a Here's the Sparta moving behind. 40 kills on that charge, by the way. Carly Axemen are probably going to need to go in and reinforce that soon. Mountain's power is dead even, guys. So the Carly Axemen are actually being reinforced by a spear unit from the Drisian Kingdom. 31 kills. It's not the greatest unit on the planet. If they had javelins, they would probably be a little better. So the Thracian nobles actually charged around and charged into the heroes of Sparta, but by doing that, it exposed their flank to the Oathsworn general from Boii. Oh, but here we go, Thracian nobles, two sides. But the Boii general pulled out probably just in time there. But it does allow that the other noble unit's going to be able to do some charging into the heroes of Sparta. Here's the Sparta have a really good defense, though, especially in Hoplite Wall. Now, this Thracian noble could probably do quite a bit of damage into these two Oathsworn. That General Oathsworn is very, very weak, so means that they could probably do quite a bit of hurt to it. On this side, really, there's not a whole lot happening. Looks like that front line Spartan hoplite is broken, but so did that spear unit. So really, it's just down to the Carly Axemen and the other Spartan hoplite, but they're really not even fighting each other at the moment. Got some jabbies coming in from the hillmen, though. That should do some good damage against the hoplites. Pontus, I just don't see much of a push happening here. I don't think he's got enough units to get through this. Now the Colchits did bring a Carly Axeman over here to deal with the Pontic sword, and they seem to be doing fair enough. But what Colchits could probably do is take the hillmen around to hit the Pontic swords from behind, and I'm not exactly sure why they aren't doing that. Got Colchian noble over this way. But really the main push from Pontus is coming right through this breach here. Armenia keeping his cavalry over here, keeping half of Pontus's forces really, not pushing the, pushing the attack. Now look at this, Sparta is falling back from the place that he was in to here, and Armenia looked like he was maybe taking the attack here, but I guess not. Oh, maybe this is why, because the Armenian troops trying to threaten the breach. But it looks like the units from over here have fallen back. The two Thracian nobles pulling back from that kind of push that they were trying to take with the attackers. Let's see, the Oathsworn 45 kills. What's the general? 36 men left and only 18 kills. That is rough going. Looks like Sparta might try pushing around the side. And some Carly Axemen did go in against the Spartan hoplites there. 103 kills on them, but they did break. We got a Royal Spartans here set up on the flank. But they're going to have to be careful because the units up on the wall will come right in on their sides. There you go. They're probably just going to pull back over here. Would be my guess. They're probably going to put the pikes in the slot there and get their units out. Green archers have moved forward, but I'm pretty sure they are out of ammo. Well, it looks like they've got some, but I bet it's not much. They're shooting a lot of Odrysians, so they've been able to get a lot of kills without using quite as much ammo. Armenia actually sent some infantry out here and some eastern or some elite Persian archers. Maybe shooting over at the pikes. No, the archer's out of ammo, so. Pontus, I don't know. I think he's just going to hold off. Now, Boeing's Oathsworn going into combat. Looks like they got a little tied up on another allied unit, though. And maybe the archers for Sparta, maybe going to shoot over at the units up on the walls. Heroically spears moving forward. Wonder if they've got any javelins. Doesn't look like it. They've got their spears out, so I guess they're just going to have them take the brunt of the attack here. Cartliax moving up. Oh no! Oh, that's so painful to watch. One more? Yeah, you've got another one. Come on. Guess they're not going to throw. There they go. Oh man, that Paraquay spear was at like 70 men beforehand. The last stand of Pontus. Honestly, I'm wondering if Colchis is going to come out and attack them in the back. Pontus is actually pushing outwards towards the sallied out forces of Armenia. Colchian nobles, no, not only 16 kills. Thought they had a lot more than that. Colchian nobles are really good. Very, very good, especially considering their cheap price. I think they're only like 920. Wonder maybe Thracian nobles are going to come over here against the Spartan hoplites. You got to be careful though. Cretan archers here. Oh man, I don't think they're going to make it. Might be why they're going to do it, because they realize they're already going to die anyway, so might as well get some kills first. I'm not sure why the headhunt before the charge. I think it's kind of a waste, honestly. It doesn't affect your charge bonus or anything, so I would probably wait a little bit before using it. It's also going to exhaust them. But I guess, once again, it is a last-ditch effort, so might as well use what they've got while they've got it. Although the archers are no longer shooting, so maybe these nobles might last a little longer. Nope, because look at that. The gate is now shooting for the attackers, so the gate is probably going to break this unit. 107 kills now. What's this? Eastern archers. Okay, Eastern archers shooting over at the Cretans. And over here you got another Thracian noble fighting the Oathsworn. Oathsworn is much healthier though. Now Pontus taking all of his units and pushing this way. The sallied out forces kind of realized they can't stop Pontus, so they just kind of left. And over this way you can see you got a little bit of a push. I guess there was a push. Carly Axman going in, but the Periwickway pikemen stopping that. And I'm wondering, they must not have any javies, otherwise I'm assuming they'd probably use them. Thracian warriors going in now, going up against the Oathsworn from Boii. This could be a little bit of an issue. Periwickway pikes going into combat on this side. The Carly Axemen are not going to be able to deal with that. But you got Spartan hoplites over this way, pretty much undefended by their Cretan archers. I bet you we're going to see one of the other nobles coming in. Got a weak one going in first, 94 kills. Man, they're so good. Just that one charge, you see how much they rack up on kills. Really, really nice shot here by the Thracian bowmen. Actually have range on the sides of the Boii attack. Oathsworn 76 men, 48 men. Armenia moving forward, probably to use some javelins. And here comes Pontus. You know what's interesting is Pontus is actually going to go into this breach here, and there's really not anything that they can stop them. Focus just needs to, honestly, they probably just need to fall back to this area, would be my suggestion. They don't need to hold all that stuff. You know, they don't need this hillman sitting at the breach. They're taking back all of their units except for that one hillman. And also, well, that's just their ballista, so. Boii breaking! Look at this, the Oathsworn from Boii faltering. And on this side, there's nothing there, so the Kartli Axemen are going to make their way this way. They could probably get in behind unless the Royal Sparta, or the Heroes of Sparta, comes over and blocks that off. What the hell? Oh, it's immovable. I didn't. What? How did I? Oh my gosh. Greek onager over here from Sparta. I didn't even realize that. Here's a Sparta need to get into that combat. That is not good for them. Because it will allow the defenders to come over and collapse this defense here. That is a Peroikoi hoplite, or I mean spear, and a Spartan hoplite that will lose. They could, well, no, because the Royal Spartan's going over here. So I guess the Heroes of Sparta are not going. There we go. Now they're maybe going to engage. Okay. And of course, the Heroes of Sparta, one of the best looking units in the game. That transverse crest looks fantastic. Now what's defending here? Spartan Hoplite and 2 Spartan Hoplites, or just 1 Spartan Hoplite. Which is good because they've got their archers and their onager here. Oh, but look at this, look at this. Thracian Royal Cav gonna come around the side, get into the archers and the Greek onager, as well as the Thracian warriors gonna get into them. Oh no. Now the the Peroikoi pikemen actually turned around and are falling back over here. The Spartan hoplites actually got caught by the Kartli Axemen from Armenia. Pontus going into the city. Looks like maybe starting to push this direction. Did they actually get the hillmen out of there? I think they did. I don't know where they went, but I don't see where they would have died. The Sparta is just collapsing over here. Next, they'll be able to get into the back of the Spartan hoplite. Thracian nobles, 219 kills now. Thracian warriors at 207. Most of that is on archers and stuff like that, but they have triple chevron. Spartan hoplite's just gonna break. Here's a Sparta, 68 kills. Kartli Axemen are probably going to have a little bit of troubles there. Now, once this stuff here is done, they can go over and support that. Kartli Axemen from Armenia are probably going to be able to get around as well. Pontus now pushing. Pikemen going towards the Hillman unit. We got cavalry in the open area here from Armenia coming around. Probably going to hit the backs of the Pontic swords. And here is the fall of Sparta. Got a Perique pikemen sitting outside the gates. But the gates are probably going to shoot them down. So you got Royal Spartans, here's a Sparta.
Understood.
Base Lancer, 78 kills. Now the thing is, if the pikes continue to push through this open area, the cavalry will be able to get in behind them. So it's an interesting conundrum for Pontus of which way to take this. He probably needs to keep his army nice and tight, try and alleviate as many open spots and weak spots as he can.
Follow me. Get forward.
Royal Spartans and the Heroes of Sparta are eventually going to fall, though. Royal Spartans 199 kills, 91 kills on the Heroes of Sparta. Grecian nobles were trying to come over. Royal Spartans are kind of all mixed in. I'm not sure what's happening there. But Thracian nobles now going to charge the Royal Spartans. Oh my gosh, look how many they just lost. 287. Thracian nobles are going to break the Royal Spartan, and then they're just going to charge right through into the Heroes of Sparta. Now, if the Spartan gen goes down, that's going to really affect things. We're probably going to start seeing army losses, start coming to effect.
Run, crush you.
300 kills on the Thracian nobles now. Here's the Sparta now down 9 to 90. Kind of surprised that Colchis isn't taking the rest of his units around. They've pretty much got the Heroes of Sparta dealt with. And if the Thracian nobles can continue to do some cycle charges, they'll be able to get some really good kills there. And now it's just up to Colchis approaching here. Bounce power is pretty heavy in the attack or in the defender's favor, though. And they've got two Colchian nobles to go through. They got Hillman. Carly Axman still over here. And here goes the noble blood Cav from Armenia. Pontic swords taking some losses there. Grecian Royal Cav still doing some damage. 241 kills. Epeius Lancers as well. They're doing a good job of getting into the flanks of the Pike unit here. Pike basically has to decide which way to go, and you can see army losses starting to kick in. I hate to say, but that is going to be it for today's battle. Alright, let's go look at some kills here. Armenia here, 2,556 kills. This is the defenders. Cav doing very, very well. Look at those kills. And then look at the kills on the Cartly Axeman. 201, 251. Got Armenia here with 2,679 kills. 270 on, or I mean not Armenia, but Odrysian Kingdom. 270, 345, 210 on the Thracian Wars, 255. Then we've got Centurion here as Colchis, 1386 on the Epeius Lancer. Now for the attackers, we've got Pontus, 1,717 kills. He had that rough start with the sally out from the defenders. There's not, I mean, man, that's a tough thing to deal with. Very, very tough. 238 on the Pontic Swordsman. Urader as Sparta with 2,106 kills. His archer's doing very, very well. I mean, he had Odrysian King to deal with, so his archers were going to do very well. Royal Spartans at 199. Finally, Bowie I, Pasta Diddles, 1,474 kills. He just had that tough area to attack, man. That place is very, very hard to attack, especially pretty much by yourself. So, thank you guys so much for joining. That is going to be it for today's battle. We will see you guys next time.